Hello, dear ones. We are back again, this time for the week of October 10th through the 16th. So let's see what's going on. Just a little heads up, I want to remind you that we're going to have that drawing after we reach 75 people that sign up. So it'll be a free drawing for a 30-minute reading. So those of you that have friends that you think might be interested, recommend that they like, subscribe, share. Okay, we'll talk again about this. So let's have a look, shall we? All right. Got my Voyagers out. Let's see what's going to pop up. All right. And last shuffle. Okay. All right. Celtic cross. Okay. Nice. Good thing too. Looks like some of you had a really tough time with Mercury retrograde. Okay, because I have a couple of really nice cards, but they've been surrounded by, why did that happen? What's going on here? This is sort of bothering me. I do want to tell you that I've got this particular card, which is, it's labeled the fear card, but it's to the past. So if there's been circumstances that have been putting you off your game or making you feel nervous or upset about something, it appears as though it's being identified and slowly moved out of your realm. Okay, so that's getting pushed out of the way. Now, why is this important? Because it looks to me like we had this card of conflict and arguing and bullying and pushing around and everything. And what's laying on top of it, which is going to be an obstacle for it, is my Child of Cups. What's happened is the circumstances that are difficult for you have affected you emotionally. So it's not an intellectual decision, but it's emotional. Both of those cards are about cups. Yeah. And it looks like you're making a mental decision about it so that you can release the emotion of it. And then what is supporting you around you? I've got these two really nice aces, right? I've got the Ace of Cups, which is grounding you. So that's going to be one of the things that you're going to need to work on. Whether that means that you're going to do something as simple as kicking your shoes and socks off and putting your feet in the grass or on the dirt, or whether you ground yourself with maybe a changing in what you're eating. Okay, you need to reconnect so that you're not so much twisting in the wind based on your emotions. Okay, why? Because there's going to be opportunities for you to embrace coming up shortly. So get your emotions back under control, under your feet. You're feeling like I'm in control of myself, and opportunities are going to start arising. Crystals are about thought, but wands are about activity. So the Ace of Wands is telling me that you're getting ready to move forward on something that's quite interesting. It could be to your benefit for a considerable amount of time to come. So shortly, you're going to be presented with some new opportunities. Please, please try to say yes. You can always back out and say no later, but embrace with a yes to begin with, because it's kind of like, this is going to expand into something that's going to be quite surprising, and it looks to me like you're very capable of doing it. Okay, Ace of Wands. Who's the photographer? Okay, there's somebody here that needs to be, they've got a good eye, and they need to be embracing their ability to capture either photographs or videos. Okay, so there's going to be a good opportunity for that. I also feel that there's going to be a public video that comes, thank you, that comes to our attention that's going to be quite political, and we're going to be everybody standing elbow to elbow going, no kidding, right? So look for that opportunity to be presented, might even be presented in a media format, okay? So it could be news, something like that. All right, then what have we got? Right after that, Six of Cups, things are starting to soothe and calm down. When I look at the six, there's wisdom that is garnered as a result of being exposed to this. Cups again, about emotions again. So we still got to pay attention what's going on around us emotionally. Okay? But I do like it because everywhere there's a purple or a lavender, it is about knowledge and wisdom that's being garnered. Okay, so this is good. May even reach back and get some old painful situations from your past, and it's like getting a new perspective on it. It's like, now I understand, and it will not affect you as much, so you're feeling more grounded because of your knowledge. Those of you that have doctor's appointments coming and everything, take care of business. This is my health card. It says, so we want to keep things moving forward, so don't stop and say, well, I've gotten far enough, I don't need any more. See it to the end. And it is the healing card. So we're talking about emotional healing. We're also talking about physical healing. All right. This could be a pretty important one. What else? Then we have, oh boy, we have a lot of information that's coming in on the power of women and the knowledge of women. So pay attention to what's going on. Probably, maybe want to limit the news that you're listening to at this time, but you might want to specifically tune into women's news, because this is telling me a lot of breaking news, new ideas, something that we need to know about. So pay attention. And then, yeah, this is our card of actually being grounded, right? So you might struggle a little bit as you're working your way through it. But on that particular card, it's a 4 of Wands, which is your spirituality and your creativity. And the 4 is telling me that it's well grounded. You have 4 legs of the table on the floor. So it's in the hopes and fears. So you have to reach for it. It's not going to just be dropped in your lap. You have to work a little bit for it, bring it in. And this is telling me we've got communication skills opening. Well, thank God, because Mercury retrograde has just gone direct. So that's one of the things that may be a couple of days that there's lag or overlap. But this is telling me those of you that need to open discussions on things, time will be toward the end of the week that things are going to be opening up. And this is telling me that you're going to be heard. If you're looking for that job and the job interview got canceled, this is telling me call up and make another appointment because it's back, right? Communication skills opening. If you've had disagreements with friends of yours, it's time to heal the wounds, get grounded again, and reestablish your friendships. Okay? Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands is do not, at this time, allow anyone to boss you around. You might consider what they're saying and say, that's interesting to note, and I'll jot that down for future reference. It's not like, yes, I agree, or, oh, I'm so sorry, but it's like, I get what you say, you're heard, right? And a flip, 5 of Worlds. So we're getting a lot of 5s because we want to sweep them out. And the 5 of Worlds is telling me there might be some expenses that you didn't expect, but it's going to be okay. Make your payments and get on with it. Move to the next step. All right. We have anything else we need to discuss? Probably not at this particular time, but remember you got 2 aces, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Those are really, really nice cards to get. One is a gift for you, and the other one is an activity that you're going to be reaching out for. Okay? All right, kiddos, I think that's all I have for this week. But dear hearts, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.